Everybody. My name is Danny Stephen Hodges. Most time I just say Danny S. Hodges. Hello, Brian. Hello, Joyce. Joyce, I seen last night you say you sold your house. I know you glad to have that behind you. Hey, Meg Delisle. Meg Delisle. I might be saying that. Might not be saying that exactly right. Hey, Miss Mary. We gotta add in. Y'all give me just a second here. Hey, Miss Mary. Just saw a notification. Glad you in here, Miss Mary. Hey, Blue. Hey, Miss Lorraine. Hey, Willa Catcher. Hey, Miss Beverly. Did say she don't never chat much. Hey, there's Carolina Girl. I see her a lot. Thank you for coming in, Carolina Girl. Thank all of y'all for coming in here. Hey, Slim Twiggy. Hey, Charles. Hey, Deborah Allen. Hey, Silver Potter. Hey, Miss Sunshine. JPRN. Good to have you in here, JPRN. Reap what you sow. Glad you come in. Hey, Miss Joanne. Living Life Loving. Glad you come in. And there's one of my gals there, Journey. There's Dove A. Bell. Sandra. There's Sherry. Sherry, her name is Greg Williams. That's actually Sherry. She's under her husband's name. And she said since he pays the bills, she's not going to change his name. All right. I'm working my way to the bottom here, y'all. MT Nurse. Hey, how about that? Glad you in here, MT Nurse. Sandy Whitaker. Shirley Nash. Yeah, I don't think things be the same. Shirley wasn't in here. Hey, Anita. That's my new girlfriend there, y'all. Anita. And let's see here. All right, I finally got to the bottom. Hey, Tony Z. How's everybody doing tonight? Just got off the phone with William. He's just a talker. He was kind of trying to get off the phone with me, and then I guess he finally done what he was trying to do, and then I was trying to get off the phone with him because it's about time to go live, and he didn't want to get off. But he said he'd get on here in a few minutes, I reckon. Concert, let's see. Hey, everybody like that. Concert was rocking last night, didn't it? Hey, yeah, I had a good time there, you know. I went and listened to that. Went and listened to that. And that was a real good concert. Steven started singing that stuff I didn't know about. And I mean, I don't mind just letting him sing anyway. But hey, Holiday. And hey, Patricia. So, I mean, if you don't know a song, you don't know a song, you know? I mean, you don't, especially like if it's the newer type music, the newer type country, there's no telling how they play a song. It ain't like the old days where you can kind of know the beat. There's no telling what they'll do. Like they just can't make up their mind whether they want to be country or rock or hip hop. Beats all you ever saw. Hey, Miss Sandra. Miss Sandra, I seen you the other day. Boy, I'm glad that, hey, I'm glad we got a good crowd turning out here. Yeah, so y'all, I mean, I, I'm not a country person, but there is country songs I like. But they kind of upbeat songs. And then some of them is like just real good songs. Like, I'll give you an example of a real good country song. Uh, I said, Grandma, what's this picture here? It's all black and white. It ain't real clear. See, that's a slow country song, but it's a good song. And then, you think my tractor's sexy? And then, a bunch of that Brooks and Dunn I like. A bunch of that. Especially my Maria. But then some of that stuff, I just don't care. I mean, the truth is I rather not even listen to the radio if I'm listening to country music. Like Then Is a Kiss Me. There's William, y'all. Hey, Samantha. But I just assume not listen to, and I do that, y'all, in my truck. I went up there to, to Lake Oconee, up there where Stephen and them was at. And I listened to country music all the way up there on purpose. And when you just like hope every song, you'll be glad when it goes off. I mean, that tells you right there. Me, I like the old country and rock. Yeah, I guess the younger crowd is what, sets the music tone. But I don't get it myself. I really just don't get it. Oh, is Jeannie in here? Hey, Lady Magnolia. Okay. Tammy's over here behind me doing something. I don't know what she's doing, but when I was talking to William on the phone, I said, you would think she would just be standing right here sometime, or either sitting in the chair, and she is never where you can see her. She'll zoom through here so fast. Go into the laundry room. She goes outside messaging them chickens and stuff all the time. We're kind of having a little trouble with the babies being born. We don't really know what the problem is. Which I guess that just started happening today, but some they just ain't doing after they hatch. They just ain't doing good. I told Tam, I said, need to go out there and look at the temperature, And the temperatures, it ain't hot, I mean, it's what it's supposed to be. Have you ever mentioned who is in the military uniform on? Hey, Tammy's real fast. Hey, I ain't gonna bore y'all to death with just dumb stuff like Tammy's fast. But I actually got some stuff to tell y'all. But Tammy she can just work for 30 minutes. And she gets a tremendous amount of work done. Hey, T-Sleep. Joyce, I know you are proud to have that household. And not have to be fooled with going and showing it and people calling and people trying to Jew you. Well, I heard you wasn't supposed to say Jew you down, but uh, whatever they do when they want you to go down on the price. Hey, Christopher, how you doing, bro? Yeah, Stephen gave that White House to me. Stephen gave me the ship there. They just brought it over here one night. Hey, Connie Jones. I am having chicken strips with honey mustard. I think Tammy likes that kind of stuff like that. Danny, it's been crazy. I know, Joyce, because I know you ain't really been on that much. And, so I mean, I know it must have been a mess trying to do all that. Y'all, I know that pretty much all y'all seen the concert. Everybody in here, I guarantee you probably seen the concert. But, hey, I love you too, Connie. You know, Stan was over here, Cool Hand Luke. After the concert, he's wanting to go to the Huddle House. Hey, Sippy. It's getting over 90 in their whole box. It's too hot. They need to have a place to cool off. Hey, I don't know. I mean, the temperature is the temperature. It's got a temperature gauge on there. I mean, that's actually the first thing we all thought. And Stephen went fishing today. But if this says, it's the right temperature, it's the right temperature. And even if it, went to getting too warm in the box, naturally, that thing will go down, So, I mean, we just don't get it. I mean, I don't know if it's a water thing. I don't know if it's the eggs. That's just, Tim and Steven's going to have to figure it out. Hey, yeah, that concert was a big hit, Lorraine, thank you. We had a good time. I had a good time playing because we weren't playing that stuff that I don't like. But I try to go with the flow because I know a bunch of y'all like that stuff. Like some of that stuff that I don't care about. I am smart enough to know just because I don't like it don't mean y'all don't. But like some of that stuff so slow you can't even, I be trying to hit the drum before it even gets to that part. And I'm telling you the truth too. Some of it's so slow. Hey, Lady Magnolia. Danny, I am slow due to my back surgery. Made it worse. I don't know if it'll ever get better. My life is not going good at all. Hey, Lady Magnolia, everybody that I've ever seen had back surgery. It didn't seem like to me it helped them all that much. I mean, if any at all. I mean, I do know one woman had back surgery and her back got all right. But like, hey, every time they do it, they want to go in there and do it again. Then they want to go in there and do it again. And it might just be better to just try to do something besides go get your back messed with. I can definitely understand and not liking slow music. I was a drummer. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling y'all the truth. Like, some of that stuff is so slow. Like, some of them songs, like, I'll tell you one that's like that. That goes a long time without hitting the snare. They skipping beats. And let's see what the name of it is. I was heading to Montgomery with a guitar on my back. What's the name of that, y'all? You listen to how long they go without hitting that snare drum. They skipping a beat. Danny's favorite song. Yeah, Tennessee whiskey. Hey, we wore that Tennessee whiskey out. You know it. But like Monique, Timmy said, Monique don't think so. Monique likes that song, and a lot of people do, you know. It always gets requested. But it don't get requested like it did, I can tell you that. But it seems like to me, I might be wrong, but it seems like to me a lot of y'all like the upbeat music. But, you know, I mean, there's all kinds, you know. But I like the even if, kiss this, and I don't mean on my rosy red lips. That's a pretty upbeat song. And that's country. William. William on there shooting the bull. Watermelon moonshine. But you know, we got all them kinds. All kinds of people listening, you know. I actually think there's a few people that give Stephen some bad advice. I'm not trying to tell him. And I do think there are people just dead set against it don't matter what I say. I do think that. I usually ain't wrong about what I think. Oh, y'all about I told William, I talked to William while ago on the phone. I said, your family didn't give you much cooperation going down the river, did they? Look like, y'all people just don't like to have their picture took. There's people that's used to it, and it don't bother them a bit. But most people don't. Hey, they'll make a face. They'll turn their head if you try to take their picture. People just, it's funny about that. And it's really best to try to just tough it out and get your picture took good instead of like one where you're trying to get away from the camera. Anybody know what my title is about here? Anybody have a clue what my title is? Hey, Tony, see that movie you was talking about? I've heard a little bit about that movie. That movie's on the Fire Stick, but it don't work. You went to the Huddle House and found out you was too old to be there. That's exactly right, except it's a Waffle House. Too old to be there. I got so mad in there, you would not believe it. Yeah, I'm fitting to tell about it, but I'm gonna tell a story because it ain't like just no one thing. But I actually tried to remember today when's the last time I got that mad, and I don't remember ever being that mad, like where fires, like where you breathing fire. You know, I mean, and hey, Ron, and I'm not joking either. Like I could feel the rage in me. Skippy shank. I told Danny a lot of people couldn't do what he's doing when he wants to do it. Y'all, what William's talking about there, a lot of people can't do what I do. He's talking about like just I'm not on a schedule, and except, well, I'm really not on a schedule for the lives, but William's always bragging on me. He says people like talking about, what's Danny doing? He said, whatever Danny's doing is whatever he wants to do. That's what he's doing. Whatever he wants to do. If you see him doing something, it's whatever he wants to do. Long time ago, y'all. This is all a true story. Hey, Holiday. This is all a true story, y'all. Man, I guess it must have been like 20 years ago. I would, I mean, Tammy's working, and I used to ramble a little more than I do now. I would go to the Waffle House, which is, they got a Huddle House right here in East Duck. But I would go to this Waffle House. Tim, you didn't ever get my coffee, baby. I would go to this Waffle House that was a good many miles away. Because, and the reason I went there, and this is key, y'all, what I'm saying right here. I like to go there because I didn't see nobody I knew. Hey, y'all got to calm down a little bit, man. They cooking eggs in there. Hey, Rita. Like Bentley, he don't realize, when you trying to concentrate. But and see how bad that messed me up, y'all. I'm somebody that like I think hard about what I'm saying because I want to tell things right, like it is. Hey, Ellen Stewart. But I would go out to this Waffle House and eat by myself because you would never see nobody you knew. And you could go in peace. And it's a good ways from here. Stam's over here talking about like want to go to the Huddle House and all that. And he wanted me to go with him. I said, well, I'll go. And I went out there and got in the truck with him. I said, I will only go if you go to the Waffle House. He said, don't make no difference to me. Like stands like Stephen and William, y'all. You know what? They don't. It don't matter to them. Whatever you want to do, they'll just do it. Oh, we went out there, and I look like a politician in there, y'all, shaking hands. I just went out there to eat. There was people in there I knew, a bunch of people I knew. There was people in there that knew me that I didn't even know them. I still don't know who they are. One guy shook my hands about 5 or 6 times. Ain't a girl I ain't seen in 20 years. Every time she sees me, I got to hug her. I know that's bad to say. I do know that's bad to say. I do understand that. But there's just some people like that just want, I am a low profiler. You can't go by me on this YouTube talking. I keep a very low profile. I drive different cars. I don't drive the same vehicle all the time. You like that too, don't Tony? See, we don't really live in a real big town. I didn't get mad about none of that, y'all. I seen a girl that I know that I mentioned a minute ago. She I know she hangs around the karaoke. And I mentioned something about, do you know any girls? She said, you remember I can sing, don't you? I said, well, what 5 times I was at the club? I said, I don't remember hardly nothing. And it's been a long time, too, huh? Because I'm not a club person, and I never have been. I ain't never been somebody that me and Tammy go to the club. The beer drinking joint, we ain't never, that just ain't never been us. And then after she said it, though, I do remember seeing singing. But I done figured something out last night. There ain't no man gonna let his wife or girlfriend come over here around me and Steven. And I don't know about Steven, but it's always been like that with me. I mean, even my friends, they didn't want their girlfriends around me. Never. Tammy, you working on that coffee?
I forgot all about it. I'm working on my banana sandwich.
Like, I got a guy's card. I went in there. And I don't know who he is. I think he knew me. had a woman to call me last night about 4 o'clock. And I know her. I guess I know her. I got her name on my, in the contacts. But I don't have a clue who it is. Call me at 4 o'clock. Actually, more of that happens than you might would think. Hey, I don't go to the club either. Yeah, I just never went. That's just something me and Tammy never cared about. That girl goes and don't even drink. The one I seen last night at the Huddle House. But like, man, I was trying to get out of there. And I couldn't hardly get out of there. Well, it brought back memories of, and I told y'all about that, I don't know what it is. No, William, it's just me and Cool Hand Luke went. William can't go to, Billy Joe won't let William go to the Waffle House.
Here you go.
Okay, Tim.
I'm
Hey.
sorry.
I didn't tell Timmy I was leaving. And I come back and I had to go in the bedroom to get something out there. I said, did you know I done been to the Huddle House, the Waffle House and done come back? She said, no, I didn't. And, I ain't told the punchline yet here, y'all, about getting mad. But I taught us, Stan, that's Cool Hand Luke. Some of y'all, I know that a bunch of y'all know him. Hey, Bloomin'. Stan is like Stephen and William. I'm not like them, y'all. I will go with the flow. But I don't always go with the flow. Not always. I'm like my own person. And I always have been. I was talking to Stan. And I know that like there's a few women on here that like Stan. Well, a bunch of people like him. Everybody does. I guess I should say everybody likes Stan. But there's a few that really like him, And Stan is a real good guy. Huh?
Him and Steven's fixing this tire.
Have they done come back to him?
No, they come back, they still fixing them. I'm sorry.
I said, Stan had a bad marriage one time. He ain't never forgot it, y'all. He ain't never forgot it. Because when I was talking to him last, I said, man, you wouldn't want to get one of these gals to come down here for the weekend and y'all go fishing? And it didn't hardly matter what I said. He would immediately jump to, I ain't gonna be doing this and I ain't gonna be doing that. Like what he had, y'all. The kind of woman he had. Like where you got to raise your hand up and ask, can I go to the bathroom and pee-pee? He had a bad woman, and he couldn't do nothing with her. I don't even know if the sheriff's department could do anything with her. Hey, Tim McCullers, But y'all, and that's been a long time ago. But I couldn't hardly get through to him. I said, Stan, that don't mean you're getting married, man.
Tammy McCullers is in there.
Yeah, Tammy's in there.
I have a message for her.
Okay, come over here and tell her, Tammy.
Tammy McCullers, I've had you down on the Bible list a long time, but I've skipped over you for several months because you never sent me your address. Go to my Gmail that's in the description of this, send me your address, and when I get a Bible in, I'll mail it to you. I kept your name.
I don't know if it's in this. You know, I'm on Southern Ideas, Tammy.
Oh, well, anyway,
Is there anybody that can put Tammy's email in here, y'all? She does got quite a few. There it is right there. Tony Z's already got
okay,
it.
thank you, Tony Z. Yeah, Tammy McCullers, go ahead and send that to my Gmail, your name and your address, and next time I get some in, I'll send you a Bible. Okay, you wasn't the only one. I got 2 more names.
Thank you. When you said her name, I was in you. I had a red band.
Yeah, y'all,
You never see her.
Like- Stan, well, I better say this right here. There's quite a few women on the Bible list that Tammy don't have an address for.
2 more.
She said there's 2 more, and you can't send somebody a Bible that don't have an address. Or is y'all think that, or is it just me? Hey, Elaine. Hey, Elaine, I heard Tammy call your name out particular the other night on the prayer. She called out your name. I heard her do it. Okay, y'all, so Stan is like under the impression that he can't go fishing when he wants to go if he has a woman. I said, that ain't right. I said, I don't have to ask nobody if I go fishing. He said, well, your woman ain't like everybody's. Oh, he thinks that all y'all the same. And he think like, first thing you do is, like, don't want him to go fishing. And I'm telling you, I talked to him. He thinks that too. I said, no, man. You take them with you fishing. Stan is stuck on what a relationship is. And, you know, he told me, I reckon he might have had a girlfriend here and there in the past. He ain't got one now, but, he said they start out good. And then, turn into, don't want you to go fishing. And I was discharged Friday, but I still feel really bad. I will be going back to the doctor Monday. You're welcome, Elaine. Thank you for the prayers. You're welcome. Yeah, I do too, Gina. He's really such a good guy. I've been knowing him a long time, and I ain't never seen him mad but one time. But man, I think it's bad to be by yourself. Like I told y'all, like I could mention Grandma having a date, or just, and I ain't done it, but even if I could mention it, she would. I mean, you can imagine what she would say. I mean, y'all know her. Hello, everybody. Hey, Carl. Hello, everybody on chat. Dan and Timmy, good to see you all. Timmy, I am mailing you my address for the Bible. and sending you tabs. Bless you all. Okay, Carla. You know, could you imagine what Grandma would say if I said, I got you a date? And I actually think Grandma does good being by herself. But I just don't think that's a good idea. And I'm saying no funny business. Ain't got to be no funny business. You can get out there and grill hamburgers. Denny Stan need to pray and ask God to send him the right lady, sweet lady. Well, I mean, I agree. I agree with you. Tim said we've been doing that. But like y'all, he had it bad. He had it worse than Stephen. Like he had a house, a nice house. Lost it. And even though she was leaving, he's like Stephen, he don't know what he's gonna do. He was singing, thank God and Greyhound she's gone. Hey y'all, I mean, the truth is I don't mess with Tammy, she don't mess with me. She trusts me, but I don't trust her. I don't, hey, you know what, I mean, I'm joking about that, but, women get fooled easy. I know that y'all don't agree with that, but y'all are smart, in everything else. But when there's a man involved, y'all are so foolish, it's unbelievable. Let me borrow $500, and y'all will do it. I don't know, I think Stan might be about like 10 years younger than me. I resent that remark. Hey, you can resent it, Bloomin'. I know it steps on the woman thing, but I done seen it too much. Hey, women will do, hey, they'll take care of a man like they ain't worth 2 cents. Take care of him like a baby. Give him money, buy him cigarettes, buy him something to drink. Y'all don't tell me. No, wait a minute. I might actually be wrong. It might not be y'all women. It might be other women, you know. I told Tim, I said, you gotta be careful not to make everybody mad. I won't buy anybody cigarettes or alcohol. Well, I'll tell y'all gals something. There's a lot of them that will. Put up with a bunch of bull. Drive them to work. Because they ain't got no driver's license. Hey, I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling you. Nah, I don't think all men beat women. I know all men don't beat women because I'm not, I had never hit no woman, or no woman. And sure ain't never got mad at Timmy. Not that mad. Not mad enough to, like, hit her. Daniel is stereotyping women. Hey, Bloom, you know, when you heard me say before, when I say something, that don't mean every single person. But this right here is true, Bloomin'. Whether it steps on your toes or not, it's actually true. That's a lot. I seen it all the time. I worked with roofers. They all had a woman. Every one of them. But that don't mean every single woman's like that. So, yeah, but so I looking back here, Dove A. Bell says, so all women are different too. Hey, I go along with that. But there's a lot of what I said, Dove. There's a lot of what I said is true.
I'm gonna lay down for dinner.
Okay.
The steak is thawed out. If you want me to cook it for you after a while, I will.
Okay.
Unless you want to cook it.
Okay.
Good night. Sleep tight. Till we meet again. Bye, y'all.
Yep, Tammy said she couldn't go to bed, y'all.
I probably can't sleep, but I'm gonna lay down with you.
Yeah, I was watching a video down there at Mama's. I mean, I remember when it happened. I remember it just like it was yesterday. Stephen's wife was on camera. And somebody told her she was lucky to have Stephen. Hold on, I got to get my thoughts together. You don't tell a narcissist woman they lucky to have somebody. Hey, I mean, I remember it just as good as like it was yesterday. She said, no, he's lucky to have me. People tell me all the time, I'm lucky to have Tammy. And I just agree. I don't fire back talking about she's lucky to have me. You know? But I'm not narcissist. Hey, let me tell y'all something, Dove April, and you too, Bloom. Women, when it comes to men, they'll do stuff out of character. They'll do it. You know, you can be in a car and come home with your buddies, and the husband get up and walk in the house. The woman will go out and get all over them. Like they made her husband get in the car. She won't say nothing to you. She'll go out there and get on to them. Hey, I hate to say it, y'all. I'm actually talking about, I'm really kind of more like talking about like a rougher group, you know. Yeah, I always liked more. Yeah. I blooming up. Yeah. I had a man that lived next door to me. His wife blamed me for him getting drunk. I didn't even drink. But every time he was somebody that would go a while without drinking. And then every time he'd get drunk, he'd come to my house. And she blamed me for it. How you like that? She blamed me for him getting drunk, and I didn't even drink. I remember it pretty good. I was in my early 20s. They would like argue about who could get the best lawyer. So y'all, I know I'm lucky to have Timmy, but like, Timmy's who I wanted. There was other women, y'all. Timmy's who I wanted. But also, Timmy's everything. I'm not. I'm everything Timmy's not. So, Tammy needs me. You can take advantage of Tammy real easy. But, like, I never have. But she's somebody that'll just believe what you say. Well, y'all, there's all kinds on here. Just like what I was saying about the music. There's all kinds. I don't know how I ran across it, but I run across Earl Scruggs. And, you know who Earl Scruggs is, Blooming? Y'all know who Earl Scruggs is? Yeah, he was like yeah, he was a banjo player. And he done something on a banjo that nobody else could do. And he done it before the internet, you know. So whatever he done, they call it 3-finger picking. And that's what, you know, if you're right-handed, he had a pick on his thumb, and he had 2 more picks on his fingers. 3-finger picking. And he was a master at that. He was doing something that nobody else could do. I bet you all kind of people can do it now. Because of the internet. But I got to looking at how great he was, you know. Like, I mean, man, he was great. I mean, I can't tell you in detail about, but I sit there and watch 4 or 5 videos about him. You know, he was great. And, you know, seeing this woman that's like they call it bluegrass bluegrass music. But anyway, as I was clicking on, on the computer, you might not see it on your phone, but like on the computer, I could see these thumbnails on the side, and I kept seeing a woman, that's like right in there with his. She wasn't the same age or nothing, but she was related to that music somehow. And after a while, I clicked on it, started watching her. And this is actually to do what I'm talking about I got mad about. So this woman was playing this kind of music. That kind of music, like that bluegrass. Pretty lady. Had a dress on. She had a hog ring in her nose. And I know there's all kind of people out there. Yeah, you know how they put a ring in cow's nose? She had a ring in her nose. She had tattoos all up and down both arms. And I'm gonna tell you what, y'all. I guarantee you, the world ain't ready for that. It immediately turned me off. This pretty woman with a hog ring. I ain't talking about a little diamond in her nose. A hog ring in her nose. The world, I mean, I bet you I could go over there and look it up right now. I bet that woman's sitting at home. Well, I mean, you know why she had a hog ring in her nose. She thinks that looked good, or cool or something. And I always kind of joke about the tattoos and stuff. A lot of women's got a tattoo on their leg or something other, something. This woman had them on her arms like a prison person. I bet you that woman's sitting at home. Ain't nobody gonna go look at that, y'all. There might be a few people that really get into it. But I don't think many people's gonna go for that. I agree with you, Daniel, but see all those people all around, it is really sad how they destroy their appearance. It is as if they are trying to make themselves as ugly as possible. Yeah, well, we're getting on to it, y'all. Appearance. We're getting this thing funneled down. Appearance. I was up there at the Macon Mall. We walked in the store. Man had a chain from his ear to his nose. The people that work there. Said, "Can I help you, sir?" I took one look at him. I said, "I seriously doubt it," and walked out. Oh, there are plenty of men that like that stuff. You think so? A hog ring in the nose? Tony talking about what, me? Yeah, but hey, I know that there's men like that, Boomer. But like, man, a woman, man don't need nothing to be pretty. Nothing. That. They don't need nothing. They born pretty. They don't have to have no gimmick to look better. That's just my opinion. You know, the men's a little different. I look at the men a little different, you know. Thanks for being real. Hey, I can't help it. I've actually weighed this out a little bit. So here's how it could be. Here's how I could be. But it would take work for me to do it. It would take work for me to be able to do it. But I could get on here and talk like nothing bad in the world. Everything is a big old bowl of cherries. Probably wouldn't offend nobody. Yeah, the more you talk, there's somebody that won't like what you're saying. But I could get on here and avoid all the stuff. Hog ring in the nose. Woman had tattoos down both arms, on her chest. You know, up there on her neck, you know what I'm talking about. I could get on here and just never offend nobody. But like, that wouldn't be being me. Yeah, I always heard that, Tom. What they look like when they get old, but I'm actually talking about what they look like now. I'm talking about a hog ring. A hog ring in your nose? A ring. And I went and watched another video and she had the same. There was a hog ring in everything. Tough woman. Hey, Sherry, I got a question for you. I got a question for all of you. I want y'all to type it in there. Would y'all go for a hog ring in your nose? You know, well, I just asked a question. I want to see y'all answer. But you know why they put that hog ring in cow's nose? That cow, that cow, if you got him by that ring, he can't do nothing. It's for leading the cow. You okay with that? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you can lay that. That's why they got it in there. Man, you can clip a clip on that cow, and he has to comply, boy. Mardell, you got a ring in your nose? A circle ring. You know, I guarantee you. I guarantee you. It could be 20 degrees in Dublin. And that could be people down there at the river bridge, and you put out a bulletin or something other, you know. Everybody wants to jump off the river naked, off the river bridge naked. Meet down at 1 o'clock. And I guarantee you could ride by there, and there would be people standing up there naked, ready to jump off in that river. I guarantee you. Well, that woman, you know what I'm talking about? She had a good band and everything. She could sing good, too. But people just ain't gonna gather up to watch it, y'all. Oh, you was just joking, Mardell? But like, people I know, y'all, they all about like me. You know how people have tattoos and stuff on their neck, like the police, like the police department don't want to hire you, or fireman or something like that. You know, I'm saying something here that's wouldn't go up, that really don't go over good in the public, but that's how it is. I've read some stuff about that. I ain't told what I got mad about yet. But, you know, I'm not like talking about when you go out and go to the Macon Mall and there's a guy got a chain from his ear to his nose. How can you possibly think that looks good? A chain? Well, you know, I mean, I can go along with the thing in the belly, but I actually, you know, I seen a little tassel. A girl pulled up her shirt and showed me one time. But it was like some kind of a little tassel. It wasn't just like you were saying about the tongue, thing in the tongue. But like I have seen some stuff that like look pretty good, you know, as far as that. But I mean, if you was up there singing or something, you know, I mean, I don't reckon you would be showing that, you know. But I've been out on the river, and you know, girls have that tattoo, like you know, not tattoo, but a thing in their stomach, you know. But whatever, I can tell you this right here. Whatever we doing, the young folks is gonna do. They're gonna see it different. They're not gonna do what we do. And they're gonna make sure they don't. They ain't gonna wear their hair like you got it. They ain't gonna dress like you. They gonna, whatever you are, they're gonna be opposite of that. I don't care what you are, they're gonna be opposite. And they wanna be. They don't wanna be what you are. I was sitting there at a restaurant last night eating. And this guy at the table next to me stood up. And his pants was hanging down to his butt cheeks. They wasn't hanging down a little bit. I was eating. I was trying to eat. You might think that that's, hey, listen, you might not like it. But I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like it. Of all kinds that don't like it. I'm talking about I was eating. This guy stood up with his pants hanging down. Not just a little bit. I mean, I looked to see if he had clean drawers on. William told me about this man. William had a business in Wrightsville. And there's this man worked at the hardware store. You know, he owned the hardware store. And somebody walked in there. Now, it ain't like the hardware store where you live or where you go. This is a small town. Like, you could be in that store by yourself. Easy. He said that this guy walked in there with sagging pants on, or he always did or something. Williams the one told me this. Said that guy walked from around the counter, pulled his pants all the way down to his ankles in the store, the man that owned the store, and said, "Can I help you?" You remember telling me that, Will? Oh, it's a bait and tackle, William? What you reckon the guy thought about that? That made me mad, boy. You know, like the title said, I just had to get a grip. I just had to get a grip, y'all. Like the woman with the hog ring in her nose. How is it possible to think that looks good or that's cool? Like, what are you thinking? Yeah, I know that about where it started at. I know what it means and all that. I know hey, I think everybody knows about that. William's trying to tell me a while ago, and I like stopped him. Y'all wouldn't believe how mad that made me. Like, do girls go for that, y'all? What about y'all? What about y'all girls? If anybody see that and say, man, I just love to ride with him on his bicycle. Like grandma telling me to push my underwear down when I'm playing the drums. And I like got on regular pants. Said, your underwear showing. I said, well, I done tried to push them down. And I had. And y'all, I don't see it, you know. Woman walked in there with a man, drunk. And she sat down, he went over there and started talking to somebody else. She got up and hollered across there, you MFer, get over here and sit in with me. And I mean a lot more. And like she got up again and done it. 5 minutes later. And he walked over there where she's at. There's a girl sitting there eating by herself. He said, I sit with you. Hey, in 2 or 3 more minutes, he was back over there talking where he come from. And he come in with that woman. And y'all, I guess I'm just too old. I guess I'm just too old to go out in the public. Especially like if it makes you that mad. I don't know. I mean, I seen that before and it didn't make me all that mad. But it did last night. I was eating, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I got the air conditioning going. The customer paid the owner, dropped his pants when he got the change out of the register. The owner wiped his, crossed his butt. The customer said, just keep the change. And y'all, Wrightsville is a lot smaller than Dublin. I heard William tell me that long time ago. I got like a memory and William can remember like I can, y'all. Me and William we can go way back talking. He can remember everything and I can too. Hey, Diane Hinkle. Glad you come in here, sweetie pie. I'm glad everybody come in here and support me. Hey, Shelby. Oh, Tammy don't went to bed, Shelby. So I know this guy. And it wouldn't be doing me no good to tell you because you wouldn't know who he is even if I said his name. But White Earp worked for him. And White Earp the one told me about it. White Earp. Y'all know White Earp. He told me about it. So, they was in a store. And, there's somebody in there walking around with sagging pants. And this guy, I know him. This guy White Earp was talking about. I know a lot of people that don't play, y'all. I mean, I'm telling you. Yeah, like they won't take no bull. None. And, this guy asked his other man. He pulled out his knife and he said, do I need to cut you a hole in that belt? I said, did he pull his pants up? He said, yes, sir. Hey, thank you, Shippy. I hate growing up in this generation, man. Thank you, Shippy, for the super chat. Oh, look at that. It says celebrate the first super chat from... I ain't never seen that before, y'all. Can y'all see that? Celebrate your first super chat from Shippy Shank. Can y'all see that right there that's under his super chat? Okay. I was wondering, I'd never seen that. Have y'all ever seen that before? You ever seen that? Tony? Oh, you seen it before, Ron? Oh, you just saying you saw it. That's the first time I've ever seen that, y'all. See, here's what I do, y'all. I, and, I'm real level-headed. And I know, like, I think like the average person. Hey, there's some people you'll make mad. Coming to hog ring in the nose. But I'm really not gonna get up here and dance around. And say everything is beautiful. Because it's not, y'all. I didn't watch the video, y'all, but I seen where they supposed to be, like they talking about YouTubers is fit to start making more money. They have done got pretty bad. Like, I can tell you what, y'all. And, you know, people quit their jobs to do this, you know. Okay, bro. People quit their jobs to do this. And look at what level you got to be able to quit your job. Yeah, look at the level. Could you imagine William gonna quit his job and like gonna be a full-time YouTuber? Can you imagine that? But it's $100 a month. That's bad, y'all. They knew Billy Joe said no. Well, you imagine that, Billy Joe. Like, to really do YouTube right, you really need to be where you can focus on YouTube. Now, I don't do exactly like what I know to do. Y'all see all them videos I got on here on Southern Ideas? Them videos would take me all day long to make. All day long. All day long. Think you can do that working 40 hours a week or 50 hours a week? No, you can't. You think you can go home after work and do that? So, you know, there's a little, you gotta be a professional. And then, you understand, I mean, if you can go out and pick up aluminum cans and make more money than you make on YouTube, that's bad. That's bad. William makes $150 an hour. Can you see him quitting to be a full-time YouTuber? Makes $150 an hour. Billy Joe works. They put their money together. And money just, even if you don't owe a bunch of money, somehow the money gets gone. And I'm not necessarily talking about William and Billy Joe because they do all right. But I'm talking about myself and everybody. It's like you're always going to have to do something to your car. You always got to do something to your house. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Casey. You always got something you got to fix, or they to have fixed, or waiting to be fixed. YouTubers making money or not going live. I'm going to have to wait up till that moves up. I got a heart that is in the way. Alright, YouTubers making money or not going live. They are producing 30-minute edited videos. That's right. That's right. Now, I know who this living life is because somebody told me. But let me tell y'all something. Yeah, if you look at them videos, all them videos I got on this channel, look at how long they are. You see me going live right here? This video ain't making nothing right now. And won't make nothing until this video is processed. Then it might make $10. That's really the reason the super chats is so important. It makes it, which I guess I'd do it for nothing. As long as I had a crowd of people. People that, most of the people that you see on YouTube, they enjoy doing it. You have to. Because you sure ain't doing it for the money when you start. Hey, Patty G. And let me tell y'all something. And y'all, I've been around. I've been around money people. I've been around with all kinds. William has too. I talked to a banker. I didn't know him all that good, but he knew me. And I don't know why he was telling me. He said, Danny, he said people just ain't got the money that you would think they got. I said, yeah, I know. He said, no. He said, I'm talking about people that you think has got money. Then don't nobody go flying off the deep end. There is people that does. We all know that. This was a banker, y'all. He was too. I don't even know why he was telling me. He said, people, I don't know, we might have been talking like we're talking now, you know, about it just taking so much money, you know. You have to make a lot of money. Uh, you know, a family has to make a lot of money. Now, when my mama and daddy was married, uh, like, women didn't even work. You know, a lot of women didn't work. They stayed at home, you know. But them days is over, y'all. You got to make a lot of money for your wife not to have to work. You know, to make ends meet, you know. Hey, there's people that do it. There's men that make enough money their wife don't have to work. But it's not a bunch of people, y'all. Remember what I was saying? Majority. Majority. Yeah, there's women that don't have to work. But they ain't the majority of people. My mother didn't work. My mama didn't either until we started the school, y'all. And my mama didn't work. She babysitted and stuff like that. You know, nothing big. She babysitted. And but like when we started the school, she went and got her a job over there at the wool mill. That's how long she worked there, y'all. At the wool mill. And she had jobs, I think, like before she got married. And probably not even many jobs. But when I was 6 years old, Mama started over there at what we call the wool mill. Yep. Hey, you know my Social Security, I was $500 a month. After all them years of working and paying in, because I done it right, y'all. I paid what I was supposed to pay and all that. I done it right. Danny, you are the richest man I know. I wish I had the family you do. I agree with you there, bro. I know exactly what you're saying. I do. I agree with you, brother. You know, you're watching William float down the river. William made a video, y'all, today. He went live on the river. They was in the inner tubes. He had his daughter there. He had his youngins there. He had his wife there. What if he didn't have them? He's got a boat he bought, y'all. I guess y'all will be seeing it, you know. So I ain't gonna say too much about it, but he bought a big boat. You only get what you paid in. I don't know if I paid, Carmen. It don't seem like to me that everything's right as far as like what, cause I know a guy that he gets $800 a month and he don't have no wife. I only make a little more than Danny, my widow's pension. Yeah, I mean, I guess we make it because we have to. You know, I told y'all that me and Tammy was going backwards. I wasn't lying, y'all. And I mean, I'm not the poor Malvin type. I don't like to listen to people poor Malvin. Like, it don't do no good. They not gonna write you a check. It's just a waste of time to be going around poor Malvin. It's just a complete waste of time. But I guess so. I mean, that's really why Tammy's still working, y'all. She can't quit. She can't quit. I dumped a whole cup of Tammy dumped a whole cup of coffee in my laptop. It was a $1,200 laptop. There it is sitting right there. You know what? I can't say, well, I just ain't gonna buy nothing. If you doing YouTube, you gotta have it. I bought two. Yeah, I mean, Tammy had one, which was mine. It's got Windows 7 on it, I mean, it don't get updated no more. And, Windows 7, they can be hacked easy because they don't get no updates no more. Oh, I mean, I went ahead and got her one too. Think about it, y'all. She's got to have a laptop. Like me and her can't be swapping laptops back and forth. She's got to have one where she can do the Bible stuff and y'all can send her messages and all that stuff, Oh, the $500 a month. Oh, duh. I live on $500 a month because Tammy makes money. Hey, we don't owe no bills, y'all. We don't have payments and all that. But we still pay out a lot of money. We still pay out a pile of money. It takes money. When me and Cool Hand Luke went Waffle House last night, cost $40 for me and him to eat. $40. $40. I like thinking, I just eat a bologna sandwich. No, hey, the saving's hard to do. You have to make a lot of money to be able to save money. That's what I get, blooming $500 a month. Paid in all these years. I do a video every once in a while. I get aggravated about it. Like, I don't think the older folks that work their whole life, I don't think they get treated right. I just don't think that they get treated right. Well, hey, that's what they said, blooming. That's what they said, $500. And they tried to get me to wait till I'm 65. I said, I might be dead by the time I'm 65. You know how many people pay in that money? And then never get it? That was cheap. Cost me and William $40 at the Huddle House. Well, I mean, it cost me and Cool and Luke $40. So that wasn't all that cheap. Cost us $40, I'm telling you. I didn't have no money. I said, oh man, you gonna loan me some money? Money? He said, yeah. I said, I hate to wake Tammy up to get some money. I know people that get at least $650 a month. I had years here and there blooming where I didn't work. That's what the woman said.
My event with air conditioner is not cool.
It ain't.
No.
I don't know what to do, Tammy. Cut it off a minute, then cut it back on. It might be froze up.
I did cut it off and cut it back on.
Then we talking about her air conditioner. Ain't cooling good. That can freeze up. That door been shut all afternoon with that air conditioner running. That eating out, y'all, is, it slipped up on me. And Tammy, she stopped buys plates and stuff, you know, like that, but, like, I ain't been out, you know, I don't get out much. And, went to Dairy Queen the other day. I told y'all about it. $21 at the Dairy Queen. It's unbelievable, y'all. If you think you like in by yourself, like this barely getting by, that's the whole world, y'all. That's the whole world. Yeah, well, I don't know. That's what they said, Bloom. 500 a month. That money, that $500 a month went in there and just got liquidated. Just about as fast as it goes in there. It just takes a pile of money. We pay a big old high light bill during this time of the year, you know. 'Cause I'm not gonna be hot. Hey, Senator President. I'm not gonna be hot, y'all. But when Tammy was out of work, y'all, I was talking about we was going backwards, she was out a while. For months. She got some kind of check, but it wasn't but $300 a week. We just going through that, We just going through it. Going backwards. More going out than you got coming in. Does that ring a bell with anybody? Hey, David. People with money lie like they're poor. Yeah. So, yeah, she was on whatever it was, Bloom. She didn't get much money, though. But if, I mean, I know there's a lot of people on here, and I know there's a lot of people listening. If you think you're alone, and everybody's doing like just a lot better than you, no. There's a lot of people that is in the same boat. I mean, I just know that from, you know, like a lot of people, and I'm not even talking about y'all, especially y'all right now, but a lot of people's got credit card debt, and I know that we have an older bunch here, and I know y'all know better than that, you know. I know y'all know that credit card ain't no way out, but the average family is got a lot of credit card debt. Me and Tammy's never had a credit card. And yeah, we all struggle. Sure do, Tony. So I get 18 a month, Social Security. After 45 years, work second job. They like you work at least 30 years under Social Security. Reason and so what call is they in there? Getting $1,800 a month, y'all. Go Christmas shopping with that. And pay your bills. And you know what I'm saying about bills? Oh, there is no such thing as you don't owe nobody. You can have your house paid for and still it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Men get out there and work like a dog. Men and women, right now. Well, you have people on here work like a dog. And, I mean, they got enough money to pay the bills. Go out and eat. Buy Christmas. And they about as bad off after Christmas as they was the Christmas before. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we as American people will spend money for Christmas that we won't normally spend. I said, damn it. You don't have to give them youngins $100 for their birthday. You know, I guess it's all right to say it, you know, but, well, I'll just say it without calling any names. Like, you think the bank wants you to quit borrowing money? You think you draw the line? If I can't buy it, I just do it out. You think that when you're watching that TV that you're paying for every month, that package, you think they want you to quit? When you, hey, listen to me now. When you leave, how much money do they make then off of you? Hey, you call them up and say, I don't want it no more, cut it off. Hey, I'll give you free Cinemats, I'll give you HBO, I'll give you this. That's how they'll start out. They're gonna give you something you don't care about to start with. I don't want HBO and Cinemax. I don't want all that extra. What's it? But cut it off. Then they go to figuring out how they can make your bill cheaper. Because they know if you gone, they ain't gonna make a penny off of you. And they don't want you gone. Hey, hey, when you get mad enough to call up there and say, cut this thing off, they can tell if you mean it. Then you're such a good customer. You know, you are such a good customer. You always pay your payments on time. Yeah, and I'm about to go broke trying to pay for this stuff too. I'm about to go broke. There's people y'all that pay $250 a month to watch TV that don't know no better. Well, I know somebody that would do just what I said. And that, like, they was tickled about it. Somebody I know good, they'll call up a TV thing and complain about their bill and all that. And they'll lower their bill. And then the TV couldn't go back up. $200 a month. They'll go back up and then they'll call them back. Get them to lower it back down. You gotta act like you're gonna cut it off, you know. You can do that too. I'm telling you, you can do it, and they will do it. But you know, you don't be bluffing. You be ready to tell them to take it and shove it. But they don't want you to leave. Just keep that in mind. They don't want you to leave. If you leave, they ain't getting nothing out of you. And getting something out of you is better than getting nothing. Remember that. You gotta remember that. They wanna keep you on the books. You think the bank wants you to hurry up and come in there and pay them off and get off the books? No, man. They wanna keep you on the books, keep you owing. There's a reason why people that accumulate a little money get cheap interest rate, y'all. Did you know that? It ain't because you a good guy. You get a cheap interest rate on money. You in a hurry to live a life? Tell them to live a life, or you in a hurry? No, it's 59 in here. There's no way that can be right. Well, it might be right sitting in front of that air conditioner. There's no way that's right. There's no way. There's no way it's 59 in there. You know, I asked him if I finished my story. You know, I'm just sitting here talking, living life. If you got to go pee, go ahead. You know, I'm just sitting here talking. I mean, man, I'm just sitting here talking. Do I need to hurry up and get out off there? Let me move this, y'all. It might be. I'll sit over here a minute where the air conditioner ain't hitting it and see, cause it do say it's 59 in here, but that air conditioner was blowing on it. I know a guy that goes in an hour early so he can charge the customers late fee. So we can charge the customers a late fee at the bank. Yeah, you know. Like me and Tammy could tighten up if we need to. And buddy, we have done it before. But if you just take it as it comes, your pocketbook will always be open. I mean, go to Dairy Queen every week, every day. That's $100 a week. Or if you go every day and night to the Dairy Queen, it's $200 a week. Like, you don't even go on the weekend. What if me and Stan went to Waffle House every day at dinner and every night at supper? $80 a day for a little hamburger and a hash brown. You think somebody ain't making some money? Somebody's making some money somewhere. I can tell you this right here, Mr. Magoo and them, they appreciate it, y'all. The higher the money, the higher the tax. They appreciate it. Stephen went down there. Stephen went somewhere. You know, the other day he went on vacation. He said, Hodge, he called me up. I said, I'd come back home. I guess I got to tell you first. He said, Hodge, there ain't but one place. It's $400 to spend the night. $400. I said, I believe I'd rather come back home than pay $400 to spend the night. And they said, it ain't even a no good place. Hey, you know what? You know, I can talk a lot about that Magoo and all that, you know. But like housing is strong right now. And this is to do with the eating out and all that too, you know. But housing is strong. And as long as people's buying, guess what's going to happen as long as people's buying? As long as people's going to the Dairy Queen, you know what you think they're going to do? You heard of supply and demand? Y'all know about supply and demand, don't you? Let them keep their little bitty hamburger. Stop at the grocery store and go in there and get a 2-pound pack of hamburger and come home and cook it yourself. Whenever they got hamburgers just sitting in the freezer with that freezer running, you know, a frozen hamburger, y'all. When they sitting in there and they got a freezer full of hamburgers, and they ain't there, everybody ain't standing there talking about, give me a double, give me a triple. Whenever, okay, good night. Okay, thank you, Dub. Good night. Glad you come in. Hey, whenever they got, when their light bill's going up, everything is like going up, which was all intended. All this is intentional, y'all. Y'all heard me talking. Then you'll see stuff come down. If you ain't borrowing no money from the bank, you think they go up higher on you? If you ain't buying houses, you think they'll go up higher? Or you think maybe they'll come down some? This is what I am, y'all. I'm just straight common sense. I see the little gauge here's got on 63 now that I moved it out of the air conditioning, y'all. It's on 63. It might stay there. I'll show y'all it when it gets leveled out. I make all my So Danny, what's your opinion of finding a single good woman? I think they out there, y'all. I think like good women is out there. I think there's a pile of good women right here in this chat. But you know, it's the same as with the there's women out there that's no good, and I think there's a lot of men that ain't no good. You know, in your town, any one of y'all, here's what I told Stephen. There's people getting divorces every day. Every day. There is people getting divorces every day. And there's men that's been treated bad. And then there's women that's been treated bad. There's both. And we all just want, you know, like Stephen said, you know, we want to be loved. Hey, y'all, I mean, there's no telling what I would be without Tammy. And some men do good on their own, y'all. But a lot of them don't do all that good. Danny, I watched Christina's channel. She has a beautiful home. And Debbie, they work hard. They both are school teachers. And y'all don't believe that about school teachers don't make no money. They do. They do. School teachers do good. Don't believe that. Christina has her master's degree too. I think she ought to pay me and Tammy some of that money back from us helping her get through college. You know what? I don't think I ever got around to it a while ago, y'all, but I was sort of trying to say that shit, and this is where me and Stan was like just butting heads last night. You don't, just because you get together and grill hamburgers and then watch a movie, don't mean you get married. And he would kind of always keep coming back, you know. He would always kind of just keep circling back. Two, he can't go fishing no more. Hey man, I'm heading out. I'm getting tired. I'll see y'all. Okay, Skippy Shane. I just think it's a bad thing, y'all, to be by yourself. Now that's just me there now. I don't put everybody in that category there. And I don't even say that's the majority neither. It probably is. But I just think that, let me see what this about. Teacher retirement in Texas isn't that good unless they have saved up some have to go back to work. Yeah. It is horrible being by yourself. Well, I don't wish to be single. I hate being... Hey, y'all, my battery's about to go dead here. Let's see. I hate being by myself. It's a seller's market, but not a buyer's market. Hey, that's right. And she's got that right, y'all. Y'all, hey, Funny Frog. Everybody needs somebody to fuss with. You know what? I think that, like, social media, like Facebook and all that, I think it's bad for the world. I do think that. There's a lot going on. There's a lot goes on in the background. I'm not one of them, y'all. Everything I do out in the open. But, like, I just don't, it just ain't me. It just ain't me, y'all. I got the woman I want. And I got the woman I'm gonna keep. And I don't want another one. I'm actually, oh, I, I'm actually a better guy than what some might think. I'm pretty straight up, y'all. Like I said, dating without commitment has gone out of style. You know what? Yeah, you know the thing that kind of gets me, y'all, uh, is I see people on, men and women that I know single, and I know that they got somebody. I mean, some of them I know, but they appear as single. Y'all, if I'm gonna talk a few more minutes, I got to go get my battery pack. So give me a second, y'all, because I done had the warning about my battery's about to go dead. I'll be right back. You know, why somebody would, uh, do you know the reason why somebody would, appear single, even though they got a boyfriend or girlfriend? Y'all know what that's all about? Do y'all know what that's all about? Why would, you see a woman get on there and try to appear single, even though she's got a boyfriend, and the boyfriend do the same thing? Yeah, Mom always thought a lot of Timmy. Oh. I mean, y'all probably know better than me. What if a little better deal comes along? Mm-mm. Hey, April Flowers. Glad you come in here. My grandma tells me I'll understand when my babies, she pushed for divorce. That's right, Grandson. Yeah, she is a pretty one. Christine is a pretty one. Talking about me and Tammy can't remarry? Me and Tammy's married. It seems like to me, y'all, that the world is a mess. I turn the channel a lot more. It can just be a commercial. You don't have to worry about Tammy saying turn the channel. You have to worry about me saying turn the channel. Hey, living life, you've completely lost me there. Unless you're talking to somebody else. Yeah. You know that we see good people all the time. There was one in a Waffle House last night that his wife left him. Don't drink. Don't drink. Maybe he was too boring. Hey, it's the same way, y'all, with men. I mean, so this ain't like women. I mean, a lot of men is a fool about a younger woman. They are, I mean, they are completely a fool. Like, they go, like, instead of doing what they used to do, they go ride the strip and go skating. 60-year-old man. I don't get it, y'all. But, I mean, we see it, That's something I've never understood, and I won't never understand it. Hey, PB, I don't think I spoke to you. You might have slipped in under the radar. I didn't see you. But welcome to the channel. I'm going to bed. Okay, T-Sleeper. Glad you come in, T-Sleeper. Y'all, T-Sleeper, it's the one that sent Grandma that doll. And she sells them. If you're interested in one of them, Tammy's got one. She hasn't got one of T-Sleeper, but she's got one. I was watching that video the other day and I heard them talking about them dolls. In T-Sleeper, they called her up on the phone. And she said that them babies was made from real humans. A replica made of real babies. That's something, man. Hey, Pam Spring Flowers. I was looking at this before I got on the live, y'all, all my old videos had done come up and nudged all the talking videos out. And this one will go back to the #1 spot. But all them old videos I got, they'll creep. If I go 2 or 3 days, they will creep their way back up to the #1 spot. It's amazing, ain't it? So you actually could float if you needed to, You'll still get the same amount of views. And Grandma, I told her the other night at the concert, she's gaining 900 subscribers a month. She said, are you sure about that? I said, I'm positive about that. And we as people, like, especially Grandma, well, that's all it's going to ever be. You don't know. She didn't ever think she would be where she is now, I'm going to show y'all something here. So, see, I moved the temperature out of the way of the air conditioning. So it's went up to 66 degrees. So that's some cold air coming out of that. If that thing coming out 59 degrees, that's some cold air coming out of that thing. I know that ain't too good, y'all. Now, I can tell you why, because I live it. You get used to it being cool. And then when you walk outside, you are about to burn up. And I mean slam up. I want to tell all my loving people, thank you for your support. And thank you for supporting Tammy on her channel. And Grandma and Stephen. Y'all, Stephen, well, Danny, you remind me of my dad who I lost in 2012, but I love the way you are with your son, Stephen. Yeah, that's what I was fitting to tell y'all about Stephen. Hey, y'all, I've looked it up and I've looked it down. Stephen is the man, y'all. I know twice as much, but I ain't got the personality Stephen's got. He is the man. The only problem Stephen has, women want to get their hands on him so bad they can't hardly stand it, and some of them get mad. And that's true, y'all. But he is the man. I mean, he's the man, y'all. He's gonna be big time one day. I don't know when it's gonna be, but he's gonna make it, y'all. He's gonna be big time. He's gonna be bigger than me. I wouldn't doubt, he don't get bigger than Grandma, all the stuff he does. Well, I mean, one thing, he's got the personality. But then he's doing a lot of stuff, that is interesting. Stephen is the man. It's probably gonna be more than that this time. At 258. Yeah, just, the two things about Stephen just like stands out. He's an action person. And a lot of times his videos is action. He actually has been talking a little more than he usually does. But I actually told him that he needed to talk to y'all a little more than just doing, you know. So he's like I know them little things like that, you know. If you overdoing this or overdoing that, I actually can tell all that stuff. And I told him, you know, to try to pay attention to the people a little more. Now, he can't always do that. He has an outstanding character and a wonderful with his children. Yep, he took Bentley to fishing today. They went to the lake today. So, y'all, I want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all coming on here and making me feel like this video is worthwhile. The money don't matter that much to me, because they ain't much money. But being on here and being able to hold the audience and you actually care to hear what I have to say, that means a lot, y'all. It's, a matter of fact, it means everything to me. And if I was like on here, I had 100 and it done went down to 50, I wouldn't be so happy to get on. You keep that in mind. But with your support, you know, I'll be around. I'll be around. Even though I don't make much money, I'll be around, y'all. Appreciate y'all moderators. Moderators do a beautiful job. I appreciate the people in the background watching. You know, I said we all got a little part in what we do here. You got your super chatters, you got your chatters. You got your people in the background. I'm sitting here doing my part talking. The background people's listening to what I'm saying, making sure I'm saying it right. The silent watchers are watching y'all, seeing what y'all say, but seeing what y'all think. So they reading y'all too. They ain't just reading me, they reading y'all. And all together, we are just a big old circle. Enjoying and having a good time with friends. Once again, thank you. Y'all say your goodbyes. I'm gonna be out of here in 1 minute. We have really got a nice bunch of people, y'all. We have really got a nice bunch of people. Hey, y'all, I went and watched that drum video. I could not hardly believe how everybody was talking about me on the drums. I couldn't hardly believe it, y'all. I couldn't hardly believe it. It was a bunch. It was a bunch of people talking about, look at Danny. You know, something like that, you know. Y'all got 30 seconds. I do want to tell y'all again. We, I say we appreciate it, y'all. Tammy will have something for y'all tomorrow. Look at Sunshine talking about bye, 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 bye. All right. Hey, Patricia, I don't think I spoke to you, Patricia. I might have did. Danny, I didn't see duct tape on the drums. It's on there, though. It's on there. It's on there. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you before we go. Look at that on the cymbal. I got to take that some off that cymbal. It quietened it down too much. But like, that cymbal is. I was happy with the drums. It quietened them down some. But the cymbal, like it about killed the cymbal. So I'm gonna have to take some of that off, but I'm gonna have to get over there and hit the cymbal and try it. Hey Jeannie, Jeannie, you are beautiful. You are beautiful, Jeannie. You really are beautiful. But I'll get over there and test it, kind of hit on it and put a little piece on there and then put a little bigger piece or whatever I have to do. Hey Teresa, I don't think I spoke to you, Teresa. Y'all are some more kind of beautiful people, really are. I wouldn't never expect this. I really wouldn't of y'all. I really would. I know that I was good at making the edited videos. I know that. But it's just doing like what we're doing right now. I would have never imagined it. Good night. Sleep tight. And may your dreams come true. Adios for a while. That's all I know, y'all. Good night, y'all. Bye, 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 bye.